A couple of years ago,
Yes.
I interviewed this man, this throwback photo here, former Washington Wizards player, NBA All-Star, and current Miami Heat assistant coach Caron Butler about his new book, Shot Clock. It's a chapter book for middle school age children about a budding AAU basketball star, and it's based off of Butler's experiences creating an elite basketball program of his own.
So he wrote it with that man right there, acclaimed author Justin A. Reynolds. And now they are back together with book number 2 in this series. This time it's called Clutch Time. And I had the chance to talk to them both about this expanding book series. Take a look. Caron and Justin, thank you so much for coming back. We're on book 2 now of your series. Caron, why did you guys want to write a sequel to the last time we talked to you was about Shot Clock?
Yeah, well, first and foremost, thanks for having us on. I think that when we got in front of the young people, we saw the connection. We saw the light bulb go off, and we saw the magic inside of them, and I think they saw it, which was most important. And, that connection and that feeling, that's something that we hope for with telling these stories and putting these new books out. But you never know until you get out there in real time and experience it. And that's why we said, you know what, we're making the impact that's necessary. This community that we talked about, the village and the infrastructure that we wanted to create in the book space, we're doing it in real time. And we just saw the impact in real time. And that's why we felt like we had to do a sequel.
Oh, yeah. Justin, you talked last time about how your vision was so aligned for this project. I assume that it's just continued here for the next book.
I like to say it's the perfect pick and roll combination, unstoppable, just like NBA. Yeah, we just have a synergy together. So much of our storytelling aligns because so much of our our childhood and the friends and the family and the community that we had aligns, and most importantly, our direction aligns, in which we really wanted to inspire young people, but also old people who are still dealing with some of the traumas that they experienced during their childhood, and then tell young people that not only do we see you and not only are you valuable, but you are incredibly relevant today, right now. So oftentimes young people are told that they're the future, but we're more interested in the storytelling that needs to happen today to impact their lives in a positive manner.
Well, it touches on really serious subjects, too. I think one of the players, right, his dad is coming out of jail and he's dealing with those kinds of emotions. What else do you go into in this series?
Well, we talk about a lot of things from so many different adversities, all different walks of life that the team has curated on this basketball team. And this is what happened really in Racine, Wisconsin with my personal team, Butler Elite. So you had a kid that had someone incarcerated. You had a kid that experienced trauma with a loss of a loved one in the community that the whole village felt in real time, a subtraction of a life. You saw the battle with police brutality. You saw the struggle with being consistent in school. And you saw the fear of not taking the chance not because you felt like you couldn't do it, but because people put their fears on you, and therefore the mentorship wasn't there. So now you talk about all these things that kids struggle with today, amongst other things, and adults struggle with, and what are the solutions to some of these variables?
Well, and you put it, Justin, in context for like a middle school age reader, or should you read this with an adult? How do you recommend we read these books?
Yeah, so the audience is aimed at a younger audience in terms of the content. So it's appropriate for middle school, of course, for high school. But honestly, when we wrote the book, we wanted to make sure that we were covering the entire spectrum. So there's a story to be told for young people as they see themselves in KO and his teammates as they try to struggle through their experiences in order to try to make the team and also make a difference. But then you also see the mentor side of it, and you see Coach James, and you see other people in the community, the fabric of the community coming together. So there's something to be learned, whether you're a child, a young person, or an adult, on how you can all band together. And it really takes that joint effort in order to make a great team.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, congratulations on the second book. Caron, I got to ask you, are you coming back to DC anytime soon? Are there places you miss around here?
I miss the whole DMV.
Do you?
I have so many loved ones there. My daughter still goes to college there. She's a junior at Howard, so I'm always back in DC. And that's my stomping ground. That's my second home for life.
Did you help her move back into Howard for the start of the school year?
Yeah, I did. And
it's
my
chaos.
right shoulder still right now.
All right, well, come
she got
by.
more sting.
Yes, come by anytime. Thank you guys for spending some time with us today. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
The fact his shoulder still hurts.
I know.
Isn't that funny?
I love the DC connection, though.
I know. Yes, he loves this area. And right now, you can go support their book and get it. You can find Clutch Time everywhere that books are sold.